Nobody was there to even listen. I kept all my problems and kept my feelings hidden. And I put the blame on me.
What's up, M4 gang? It's your boy Marcus back at it again with another video. So today we will be talking about my coming out story. So I was very dicey about talking about this, not just because it's personal, but just because it's just something that a lot of people talk about. You know, you feel like you should feel comfortable in your skin, you know, coming out, you know, the LGBTQ community and just stuff like that. Mine was very interesting. I didn't really come out to anyone necessarily, like family wise. I didn't really like be like, hey, I'm gay. But the way it happened was, it was kind of two parts. So the first part, I'm gonna start with like friends, of course. So my friends at the time, you know, they pretty much already knew. And I remember like one day when I was ready to tell them, I kept telling them like one at a time, and it was like, oh, I already knew. Or I was like, how you already knew? I was like, was the way I walked out? It was like, nah, it was like, I just felt a vibe from you that, you know, you were like that. I was like, okay. Never get what they meant by that, but I think I understood it because like nowadays, like when I try to like think about or try to see if someone is bi or gay or if they're just plain out straight, I get sometimes these vibes from people that they are, and most likely 90% of the time they are. So with that being said, yeah, the friends I had at the time, they supported me, of course, and they was like, we already knew. They was like, there was just something that was waiting on you to tell us, and I was like, okay, cool beans. So then, the family part. So the family part, it was interesting because I remember I was in the garage one time, and I was on the phone with my best friend at the time, and I was like, you know, we was talking. You know how you and your best friend, y'all had that lingo, y'all be talking crazy, and we was just talking. I was talking about an ex of mine at the time that, you know, I had messed around with somebody else, and I was dealing with that. And I remember saying, yeah, cause you know what, like I'm gonna get me another, and I don't care. And I remember we had this garage, but at the time, like I don't think it was working, or it was working, whatever it was, but it came up, and I got so scared. And I'm just thinking, okay, the garage came up, they just get home, they ain't hear nothing. No, my mama was at the garage door just listening and just let the garage up because when she felt like she heard enough. And she was like, at first I ain't gonna lie, I feel like any mother, any person, they not saying they don't support you, but whenever you, I guess, hear something that you so surprised by, she was a little bit upset because you know how they be like, there's an Adam and Eve, not an Adam and Steve, or, you know, this and this and that. But she supported me and loved me. That's not the problem she had. She was just wondering why I never really told her. And then for a long time, she was just like, even though that's not looked at as being right, as, being with another man, or even a girl being with another girl, that she supported me and loved me with whatever I went through. I feel like every mother is like that, mostly because that's someone that you brought into this world, or someone that you built a bond with. And yeah, so I feel like, I knew she was gonna support me, but I never told them or her because it was like, didn't really want to tell them. I kind of was never gonna really come out and tell them. I was just gonna live my life, and if they found out, they found out. But like, there's nothing wrong with it coming out, and never like wrong with telling anybody about it. But I just feel like I was one of those type of people, like I already kept my business to myself most of the time. So I was like, why tell this? Like they're gonna either love me or not gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? So after she found out, she was upset, but she still supported and loved me. And eventually, it went back to the same old thing. Like I kept my business to myself, and I didn't really tell nobody. If someone asked, or if somebody was curious, or if I ever posted something and somebody was wondering, I would just be like, yeah, that's that. I don't really go to people and be like, oh, I'm like this, I'm like this, I'm like this. Even if it's family, if they ask me, I'd be truthful. If they don't, that's not their business, it's my business. Just like their business, their business. So yeah, that was my coming out story. Nothing really too extravagant, but there's a surprise. It was a third part. I said it was two parts. Those two parts were just to the coming out. There's a third part linking to this coming out, but it was more on relationships. So this part I was gonna really say, because this is the personal part I was kind of mentioning about coming out in general, but anybody, I decided to say this because anybody that's going through this, or anybody that relates to this, or anybody that just needs to hear this, it's okay to release hurt, you know? For a long time, I didn't want to release anything because I was like, I felt like I was weak, or I felt like, depressed about it, and I felt like, nobody was listening. And when I told people, they were like, oh, okay, I understand, it's gonna be okay, or they're there for you and they're not. But I realized finding yourself, truly not just understanding or realizing who you are, but finding who you are is the key to everything. I'm trying to get much about it. Because it's like, for a long time, I didn't know who I was. I was very about like trying to figure out who I wanted to be. And not just about the gay part, but just about like society. Like I was always that quiet dude. I got bullied from kindergarten to like ninth grade. I didn't really have friends, and the friends I made was until like high school, and I didn't have those because you know the quote, the way they say, you know, you can go into high school having a bunch of friends and leave high school not having many, because that's when you go to college or you go into adulthood and you make new friends. And on top of that, relationship wise, I never really had many relationships. Like I used to have girlfriends, but it was like 2 or 3, and then you know when I knew I was gay, I always knew I was gay, but like I had girlfriends. Not saying that those girlfriends that I had was in love with them, and if we would never broke up, we would have been together. Probably not, because I was trying to go as bi, but that didn't work out because not just sexual wise, but just like in general wise, I felt like they were best friends to me rather than like girlfriends. So with that being said, it's okay to release hurt. It's okay to be hurt, because once you find yourself, the next step is naming qualities and naming um just things about yourself that you like and that you want other people to see about you. And if they can't see those things about you, or if they can't respect those, then they gotta go out the door. So with that being said, yeah, it's just very personal in that third part, because it was just like for a long time, because so much hurting me, I was always that person who was like, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Even when they knew I was fine, they just let it go, because you're not gonna keep asking somebody over and over again, because you're gonna get aggravated, they're gonna get aggravated, everybody gonna get aggravated, and nobody wants to like be aggravated. So yeah, so I'm just now getting to the point. My last relationship was about 3-4 years ago. I'm getting to the point now where I'm able to be okay with explaining myself, saying when something's wrong with me, and being hurt when I'm hurt, and just letting go of the past and moving on with the present, and being very certain that my future will be bright. And yeah, so you know, sometimes God gives you situations and tests and sees if you'll just leave them there and not be anything of worth fighting them, or you know, you'll stand up, fight even when it's hard. You'll stand your ground. You know who you are. You'll find who you are, know who you are, and you just be like, look, I may not win this battle, but we gonna try. That's all you can do is try. That's why I always say, even the like, you know, video intro video of my YouTube channel, be upfront, be you. I always go by that, cause you know, if you're not doing that, what's the point? Like, what's the point of living? What's the point of doing anything if you're not being upfront, being you? Be upfront, as in standing your ground, being who you are, and being you, of course, being you are, but like knowing all of you, knowing everything about you, whether it's your insecurities, your happiness, your joys, your pains, your heartaches, your friends, your family, you know, your mindset, you know, where your heart lies, all that stuff. It's very important to get to know yourself, because if you don't get to know yourself, how are you going to expect somebody else to? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the day, you just gotta be upfront and be you. But that was my coming out story. Pretty simple. And the third part, you know, it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to release the hurt. It's okay to be upfront, be you. And yeah. Oh, but guys, look, I got some dreads. So like, I've had dreads before. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put some of my pictures when I had dreads, like, in this video. So here you go. But yeah, those were my dreads. They were shorter, like the dreads I used to get like a year or two ago. They stopped maybe like like right here maybe. But these are longer. Let me see. Yep, it's like a long little ponytail. And then you got all of that. I'm on my forehead because I got bumps, stress bumps for these midterms. But yeah, yes, one of my friends on campus did really good. She always does my hair. Of course, I used to get braids, but I said I'm gonna stop doing that because I'm finna go natural. Like, I'm finna just go with my natural hair. I have good curly hair. It's just like, anybody knows that skincare hair, it's just like, you want to because you want good healthy hair, but it's so annoying because you gotta wash it and condition it every so often. You have to condition it at least once a week sometimes. and you gotta like get good hair products. I'm a mixer. I mix hair products, and that's good deep conditions, hair masks. You just gotta take care of your hair. You gotta understand your hair. You can't comb it and pull it out too much. You don't. And braiding, they say it's a predictive style, which it can be, but you can't get it too much. I used to always get braids. Last summer, all I got was braids, and I'm gonna put some in this video. But as you saw, braids. And like I said before, I've kind of dressed before. So I'm getting these because my birthday's coming up on Halloween. Anybody watch this video? Halloween's my birthday. But yeah, that was my coming out story. That was a little third part to it about, the hurt thing. And I just feel like, I don't know. Like I said, always be upfront and be you. Don't never tell nobody, or don't ever let nobody tell you what they can or what you can and cannot do. Because at the end of the day, nobody's in your life. Nobody's in the shoes that you are in. And the only thing people can do is either be there for you or don't be there for you. So at the end of the day, yeah, be upfront, be you. If y'all look at my last video, which I'm gonna keep posting about, I did a man on the street, which is basically like where you go up to people randomly and ask them different questions. It was for a class. I wasn't gonna post it publicly, but I kind of had to because I need my teacher to see it, my professor to see it. So I'm gonna leave it on there. I feel like that's kind of something a little different content, different something going out, talking to different people on my campus. But yeah, I know the last video I made was with my friend Charisma, and we did the first M Talk episode, which the next time I post a video after this will be an M Talk episode. Or reason I haven't did one yet about the hot sauce shots or doing that is because like midterms, school stuff. That's why I'm doing these videos now, because I've been seeing, the coming out day and all that stuff, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do it too. It's not as it's not, but that third part was personal, but it's not as emotional and not as, but it just feels like it's something that I want to do, and yeah, and a little advice to people to keep being upfront and being you and what that exactly means to me and what it can mean to anybody else that watches this. So yeah, so definitely next video will be the hot sauce shots, or we might do something different, but I'll say this, if it's not the hot sauce shots, it will be another M Talk episode for episode 2, and we'll be talking about different things, and we'll probably do something fun, and it'll probably be with the same person I did the M Talk episode 1 with, or it'll be somebody different, so look out for that. Also, look out for some photo compilations of my birthday, because I got a costume. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is. I'm probably gonna do a video of that too, so y'all look out for these videos. And like I said, make sure y'all watch this video and the video before that, man on the street. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to do new content. I'm trying to get used to this YouTube thing, trying to get more people onto it, people that have other YouTube channels, trying to get collaborations. If y'all like what y'all see and y'all like my content and y'all have ideas, please put comments below. If y'all even want me to do a Q&A or anything, put comments below. I try to put little stuff on Instagram, of course, when I post, and I try to put little post-its and see if y'all give me some ideas. Don't hesitate to put anything y'all want, for real. So with that being said, this is your boy Marcus. Make sure you tell people, comment, subscribe, turn that bell notifications on, and your boy Marcus.